Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know.
Hello everybody, welcome to game number 4 of season 5. This is still in the Awakenings part of it. We are still in the year before the season's actually gonna start. So like each of these games has probably been like a week to a month apart from each other. So this game is not the day after Maverick joined the group. Joined the crew. It is probably quite a ways out of it. So yeah, today's mission is we were like there have been some caravans that are supposed to deliver items from that gathered at Digburg and that head up into Virtuoso to drop off at Tiamat at the Horde. But one of these caravans has not arrived, and it just went missing completely. She hasn't seen the drivers of the caravan. She didn't has not seen the people that they were hired. The last they were seen was somewhere in Bone Meal. So that is what today's game is going to be about. Also, we are going to do the raffle. Nika said it in the chat, but I'm going to say it out loud. We're going to do the raffle for when Lurid finished off the Pirate Queen art. Sorry, I'm just zoned out real quick right there. And we know we got one more raffle to do, but we figured because today's game was not super announced, because just life, everybody. So we're gonna do that on Friday. And with that, I'm just gonna get into the game. All right. So we have Zach playing Gemini.
Yo.
We got Krieg playing, Toast playing Krieg. I was gonna say Krieg playing Toast.
Hello there.
We got Carrie playing Rosie.
Hello, it's Rosie.
And we got Ro playing Tarkus.
Hello.
Alright. So, I've already talked about it with people. We are gonna start here. This is you guys getting the job.
Oh, if that's Tiamat, she looks a lot different than last time I saw her.
Oh,
She's amazing.
This is absolutely Tiamat.
My wife.
So yes, also, Tarkus is large. Look at him.
Looks great.
Big Tarkus. I absolutely hate that Nika named it Tarkus Daddy. That is the name of the token. That is just...
Oh, I love the arm.
You all at Tiamat's... This is Tiamat's shrine, everybody. It is a shrine to the Horde. Like, to money.
Ah.
And, like, in case you guys weren't here, Krieg is married to this woman.
I see.
Also, she does not spend the Horde. All she does is gather it.
As you do.
We've never seen her give away money. We've never seen her use the money. Just has the money.
That's what I'm for.
So she has called you, and she has given you the brief description that I gave you about the mission. That she had a caravan, that it was a collection of goods from all over the Echo. Like, the last stop was Bone Meal on their way to the shrine, to the Horde. And it disappeared. She would deal with this. It's like, I would deal with this myself. Except I don't want to leave the Horde, and I can't send my top soldiers with Dactyloid still acting up the way it is. So
Don't worry, honey.
Oh, hmm?
I was saying, don't worry, honey. We'll take care of it.
Well,
Now that
excellent. Well, off with you then. Or unless you had some questions at all.
Do we know what they look like the driver and the caravans? We know what to look for.
They were 4 of my trusted drivers. They've done missions for me before. They are dragon folk, but significantly smaller than I. Roughly, in motions to Gemini, his size.
Okay.
Humanoid, they wear armor. Like, don't worry, they're in uniform. They should have been properly equipped.
Okay.
And where were the caravans last seen? Or
We
where
had-
did they depart from?
We had notification that they had made their way up from Loker, and they had crossed into Bone Meal. That was the last thing we heard. They should have stopped at Digburg, and then moved further east. Oh, can you guys? I did switch the map, so this is where they was supposed to be, and then nobody saw them afterwards.
Where they were coming from? That's where they were supposed to be. Where were they coming from?
Loker is down here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Loker is on the Celestial Sea map.
Okay.
So they had gotten their goods. They had checked into Digburg, but once they left Digburg, no contact with them. But to be completely fair, and Krieg would know this, and you guys might notice it from just looking around, they do not use radios here, like at the Horde.
And where's the Horde on the map?
The Horde is right here.
Okay.
Like it was just supposed to be a small trip, get across the archipelago, cross in, head to the Horde, no problem. But they have not returned.
All right. Anybody else have any other questions?
Not really.
All right. Well, let's head on out then. I'll go up and give Tiamat a kiss, and then we can be on our way. Who's driving?
I also don't know what you're driving, but we don't have to worry about that just yet, because that conversation happened, and now, where do you want to start your search?
Digburg seems like as good a place as any to start. Where it was last seen.
Yeah, why don't we start there? That sounds like a good idea.
And I have a proposal for vehicle.
Okay.
We could. Do we still have any of the moon buggies?
We do not. The moon buggies are on the moon.
Darn.
Can we borrow Blueberry's monster truck?
You know? Yes.
Let's just hope nothing bad happens to this monster truck. Blueberries will kill us.
We'll just blame it on Tarkus.
That's right. Tarkus did it. It was his suggestion. I heard him say it.
He's the one who left the IOU note, right?
That's right.
Well, now I feel like I have to smash it.
The idea
You heard the boy.
of an IOU one monster truck is a ridiculous sentence. So I'm gonna have to remember that you guys have that now.
Sorry, blueberries. Tarkus stole your truck.
Just picked it up and tiptoed away.
You left a
With your
note, though, so
strong
it's okay.
arm. With your strong arm.
Do we ask around?
All right, let me get you guys 2. Tarkus is too big. I have to move him to put him on the get him on the screen now.
The price he pays for gains.
That's right.
Also, Krieg is teeny.
I'm the smallest one here. Just put me on someone's shoulders. That'll make it easier.
You can come hang out with me because I'm like medium small, so we're closer in size, I guess.
All right.
All right, everybody. Like wandering through Digburg. Like there are tons of cat people here. People are like waving, saying hello. A lot of people looking at the monster truck, a little untrusting of it. But a lot of people just like
As they
oh.
should. As they should.
Mayor of the town, juxtapose here.
Good name, good name.
Walks up to everybody. He's just like, "Hail! Anything going on, everybody? Like last time we saw you all, there was some crazy adventure underway, and it's like, if you don't mind us saying so, we're a little bit on edge based on happenings. So if I need to mass evacuation, please let us know. Currently the hole's been pretty steady, like other than the rumblings last week, but since then, we're good. We think.
Rumblings?
Like what
Oh.
kind of rumble? What kind of rumble? We talking like friggin'
Rumble in the jungle?
or like belly rumble? Like what kind?
How do it sounded almost like if you had an entire auditorium of people, a huge stadium of people, and all of them at the same time, which is rhubarb.
There's rhubarb down there. Gemini starts running
Oh,
towards
it's like
the hole.
a murmur. Like a
Murmur,
mutter.
rumble. Some
Stop.
of our folks called it a whisper.
Mm.
Gemini has his ears down to the ground trying to hear where the rhubarb is.
Juxtapose looks at you. It's like, I had stopped making noise at least a week ago. It hasn't made any noise since. We haven't sent anybody down there, of course.
Oh,
Hey,
damn it.
Don't worry, Gemini. I've got some 1,000-year-old calamari for you here.
Gemini takes a look. Like that's like 5 days old tops.
Okay, it's only 5 days old, but still, it's for you.
Oh, okay, thanks. Gemini starts chewing on it.
Speaking of randomly happenings, there was a caravan that came through recently. Heard about it?
Of course. We all tithed. We support Tiamat and for the Horde.
For the Horde, indeed. They lost contact recently. You know anything we can use to search for it?
Like what direction you saw them heading last, that kind of, that kind of thing.
It's like they were heading to the east. They were on track. Nothing really. They made great time, I heard.
Who told you they made great time?
They did.
So
they-
as they left, they said we're making great time, or they?
Or did you hear from them once they arrived in their next spot, which I thought should be back to the Horde?
They're inside playing poker.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, they're right in there. Like motions to the saloon that you're next to.
Let's have it left.
These guys.
Juxtapose takes a big stretch. He like pulls out his pocket watch. He's like, "Look at the time. Margarita o'clock."
Ooh. Where's the best place for margaritas here around here?
I was just gonna walk into this here saloon.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gemini walks in after him.
He walks right up to the bartender and gets himself a drink, and he motions to a table, and you see 4 dragon folk, like, playing cards.
Gemini orders 5 margaritas.
Oh no, he's gonna put it in your tush.
One for himself and then one for each of these fine gentlemen.
I'll take
dragon.
2.
Now, I'm curious whether or not I have a margarita token. Which I might, for all I know.
I'll take a scotch.
I do not have a margarita token, but I've got wine.
Yeah. Hello, friends.
Hello. Thank you for the drink. Thank you. 'Cause
Yes,
we
yes.
are quite parched.
Here you've been.
All that slacking you've been doing.
Hey, now we don't know. Maybe they did. Drop it off where it needed to go, and something else happened. We don't know. We gotta find out. Hey guys, what's going on with the caravan?
Oh, caravan was hit.
Oh,
Lost
Where?
a lot of good stuff. And it's just like, but it's like we got paid, and they choose the margaritas and just start drinking them.
yeah. So where'd you get hit?
Out to the east, giant centipedes. Not in our contract to deal with giant centipedes.
Ah,
They say that they're tame. And it's just like one of them pulls out a piece of paper that's like neatly folded. It's folded into the size of like a business card, and then unfold, 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 and it becomes like a scroll all the way across the table.
Is this the contract, so to speak?
It is a contract that lists all sorts of different things that they are supposed to do, and it is long and written in a very bureaucratic tongue.
was it written by a dragon lawyer?
Oh, most certainly. Well, it was. It seems to me like it was written by a lawyer.
Mm.
Whether or not it was a dragon lawyer, I'm not sure if you know one of those handwriting.
Okay.
I know a dragon lawyer. Can I look through the contract?
Yeah, sure.
Can I use my negotiator tag to try and get a one-up on this?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 2d20 and then we'll see what happens. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good. So, 13 is a it's a success, but it's a lesser success. What information are you specifically looking for?
probably why they are here instead of reporting back. Because I would assume that if something happens, they're supposed to say something somewhere. So that's probably what I'm looking for.
There is information that if the cart is waylaid by natural disaster, if the caravan is waylaid by natural disaster, they get time off, paid time off, to recuperate any of their, and it says wounds, but there is definitely wiggle room that allows them to emotional distress and or being a little like spooked fits in.
But this wasn't a natural disaster. This was a monster attack.
What's more natural than the centipedes of the deserts and bone meal?
Well, if they're domesticated, that might mean somebody sent them after you. And that's more an attack than a natural disaster.
I didn't see any saddles. We are insured against... We do have to protect the caravan from an attack, of course. We're well armed. We were prepared. But this was a natural disaster.
Define natural. Did they naturally come upon you, or...
3 giant centipedes appearing out of the sand, giving
You
us
just
all
said
a
attack.
start? Yes, but natural attack.
So it wasn't a disaster, though. It was a natural attack, then.
Oh. This guy, this one, pulls up a pair of tiny glasses, and he's just like, as you see here in Article 3 of Attack in the Index, it lists an attack can be done by a natural creature. And therefore, if the natural creature was coerced into attacking us, then we would have to defend it. And defend against it. But we did not see anybody doing the coercing. And therefore...
Okay, so that means that since it wasn't a natural disaster, you should have at least said something.
It was a natural disaster.
You said it was a natural attack, though.
Yes, and they are disasters.
How is it a disaster if it's just an attack? That's just a normal day for you guys, right? You get attacked all the time.
Would you not call it a disaster if an avalanche hit your caravan?
I'm calling
Well,
this
this-
conversation a disaster, okay? That's what I'm calling a disaster. What are you all doing here?
We're drinking, enjoying our time off. We getting paid for this. Time and a half
Well,
disaster pay. Look at the contract.
Paying for this.
Well, the Tiamat and the Horde must pay for this. Comes directly out of their section.
Can I notate their badges down? So they are in uniform, of course, so they probably have a name tag, right?
Rosie's just giving them the look. And you all know what I'm talking about. I'm giving them the freaking look.
Okay. Well, I'm going. Like I said, I want to write down their names, and then I'll just be like, okay. We will look into this for you, since you're.
Also, who the
And-
hell are you?
I'm Krieg.
Excellent.
Here's my
he's-
business card.
Jimen's just like, he's Tiamat's husband.
Hi.
Oh, I see. Well, we are contractually obligated to take our time off. If you want to go look for that wagon, suit yourself.
One of you guys
Now-
should have at least called.
Called? You show
Yeah,
me
it's
on
like
this
that.
document where it says we have to call in.
And
Oh, Rosie.
I mean, how else are they going to know that you're here recuperating and that you didn't just run off with the caravan?
Yeah, you don't get your pay until, you talk to someone, and they might get pissed off if you don't notify them.
Yeah, we can just write you off as a dereliction of duty, which means you'll get fired.
You're entitled to your time off. You just got to go through the proper channels first. To notify, you can't just... Contracts
Oh,
involve
paperwork.
at least two parties,
They all like do a heckin' sigh. Like, yes, yes, yes. But we have time until the contract's up. We have 3 more days of rest. And then we report in. But yes, we probably should have let Tiamat know. But there was nothing we could do. Did you see the size of the centipedes out there? They're massive.
Gemini fishes around his pockets like, I mean, I'm well aware, and he pulls out some centipede milk cheese. Want some
I've seen
centipede
bigger
cheese?
creatures.
I think they're just scared.
Could one of you at least help show us where, or point us in the right direction so we head towards where you were attacked? Where the natural disaster happened?
We encountered them when the ground began to crack on the to the northeast of this town. It's a peaceful pathway. We've traveled it many times. I've made many deliveries that way. But this time, they rose out of the sand. And to my eyes, they were aggressive.
You saw that as you were running
Possibly.
away, right?
We were running away quite speedily, according to
What
the
do you
wildlife.
What do you mean to your eyes they were aggressive? Were they aggressive or did you just think that they were aggressive? What did they do that was aggressive?
Well, you see, they came out of the sand,
Yes.
and one of the wagons fell over because the sand was shifting, and
Okay.
then it looked like they sniffed around, and
Okay.
then we ran.
So they didn't
Okay.
actually do anything aggressive then.
So
they just
what
got
you're saying
curious.
essentially is you were rolling above their bed, you woke them up, they came out to see what's up, and y'all ran away. Essentially.
Rosie, can you roll me a 20-sider? Roll me 2 20-siders.
Oh goodness, yeah, I sure can.
That's a
Is
1.
indeed.
2. Alright, to be fair, we have 2 officers in this game, and the officers can ignore that 1, but then you would still have to take that 6. It would still be a low roll. So I'm not sure if the officers, they can only do that once a game.
Just let me have it, guys. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Let you have the one? Okay.
One of them stands up, he's just like, does this look like we were faking it? And he puts his leg up on the table and he pulls his pant leg, the pant leg up, and it is just a gnarly wound. You see, it's terribly bandaged. It definitely smells a little sweet, if we were to talk about it. It has a giant sliver, which just looks like a piece of a cart stuck right into its leg.
Why
Okay.
didn't you remove the wood?
I'm not a doctor.
What
He's
the?
looking. Besides, they're taking care of it just fine. He just keeps he starts pouring whiskey on it.
Oh yeah, I think he's fine.
I think
See?
he's gonna lose that leg.
Is there a freaking doctor in this bar?
It's like everybody goes quiet. Juxtapose walks up behind Rosie. He's like, "We don't actually trust doctors in this town.
Well,
don't.
I hate to tell you this, but your friend is gangrenous.
I don't actually
We need
know him
to
that well.
amputate this leg. We need to
So you
amputate
have a
this leg.
medic. That's different from a doctor, surely.
We have a barber.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get the
Tarkus.
barber in here. Cut that leg off. It's gangrenous.
No, we'll just have Tarkus cut it off. It'll be fine. He's missing a
He's
limb
strong.
anyways.
He's
Yeah.
strong, right?
He knows how to cut limbs off. It'll be fine.
I know how to make a replacement.
Who is it that has the bone saw that can?
I say let the barber do
Sever
his
a
work,
limb,
and then I
no
make
problem.
a replacement.
Okay.
Let the barber do his job.
Yeah,
Ento has a cleaver. Wait, somebody has a bone saw too.
yeah. Somebody had a bone saw that can cut any limb off or whatever, if I remember correctly.
Doubt that's anyone.
Anyway, though, it's like Gemini's like, I think we can leave the doctor to do the barber to do his job.
Hello, I'm Dog Barber. That's my name. Looks down at the wounds. All right. He did a middling job, everybody.
So not very good, not very poor.
He pulled it out. He's like bandaged it back up. He's got a 50-50 shot of keeping that leg.
Does it still smell sweet?
It smells better now. You guys have spent a good amount of time in this town watching this doctor pull out wood from this man's leg.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's go look for this cart or whatever. Since
Caravan.
these guys are.
These guys are a bunch of freaking wanks. Let's go.
Well, if you saw the size of those centipedes, you wouldn't be calling us wanks. You'd be calling us heroes.
No, I'd be calling you cowards.
Yeah.
Like I said, I guarantee I've seen things bigger than them centipedes.
I mean, look at me, look at my size, and then look at Tiamat's size. What makes you think I'd be scared of a centipede?
Actually, we can
Tarkus
get
literally eats
milk from
their
them.
babies and their milk, so. And so does Gemini. So how about that?
If you guys are just straight up leaving right now, who wants to give the scout roll? Like, who wants to roll for looking for this caravan or anything the remnants of this caravan? Does anybody have any abilities that they think would be helpful?
I mean, Gemini can turn into a bird and fly.
That works.
Yeah.
Wait, how big a bird?
Like,
Like, rideable size is big? For me, not for Tarkus.
I do not think it's rideable. I do not think Gemini is rideable.
Okay.
maybe like carry Krieg a little bit,
Nah,
But
that'll just
not
hamper
like-
your abilities.
Yeah.
So
but not like well.
I'll just stand on top of Tarkus and then look around. He's tall enough.
Yeah, I could fly, try and go ahead, try and keep eyes open for whatever disturbances in the sand, signs of like a wreck.
Yeah, we'll have Gemini roll.
So what do I roll?
On which tags are you using? Are you using any of your tags? Do you have your tags available to you?
I have chef, researcher, performer, naive, and officer.
Hmm.
I don't think any of those are going to give you another.
I don't know if
Point.
like flying.
He's
would-
trying to
would be a tag.
research the area.
So the way that I see it for Gemini, you can still turn into a bird because you've shown that in the past before, but because you are not using we do not give you shapeshifter. Like shapeshifter would be the thing that would allow you to take on new tags. Like you can still do it, but you don't get any new abilities for it. You can fly, but you don't have the abilities that a bird would have.
Oh, okay. So does anybody have anything with a tag that would help?
What? You could use researcher since he's trying to research the area.
Well, researcher is more about asking the right questions.
Yeah, and like his line of research is not apothecary,
Culinary.
anthropology.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. I got nothing.
Now, I do have chef, and the centipedes are culinarily important. So, could I use chef to look for signs of the centipedes?
Or, hear me out. Hold on. I've got naturalists, and I can just like try to survey the area and see if they left any clues with
That works.
natural shit. Like sniff them out almost with my fox nose. I don't know.
The two of you working together for it would be absolutely fine. Rosie, if you want to roll me 2d20 and Gemini rolling me a third,
Okay.
I'm perfectly good with that. Yeah, that 19's real good.
Wait, the sidebar says 20.
The 19 that Gemini rolled, but then Rosie rolled a 20. So absolutely, Rosie.
Well, that's a big difference from the one.
That's
Yeah.
as far as
And
you
it's
can
still 6 too.
The duality of tabletop.
Gotta love it.
1 and a 6, and a 6 and a 20.
So Rosie, on the wind, like that is blowing from the east, coming towards it, it's almost like in a sandstorm way. Gemini, it's very difficult to fly right now. In fact, quite windy. But so there's a sandstorm going on out there. But Rosie, you can smell.
Sorry.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-na-na-na.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-na-na-na.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-na-na-na.
It's the whole rest of the game. This is it, everybody. How's this working for everybody? Everybody really into this? Because this is it. This is the rest of the game.
Yep, this is our fate.
I'd be okay with that.
You smell like delightful. You smell food. Rosie and Gemini. Gemini, you got a 19, so you're as close to a 20 as you can be not having a 20. But anyway, the aromas, the spices, the flavors from all over the echo. Whatever's happened to this cart, then something has pulled the spices out of the boxes that were held in.
Be right back.
He's got chicken
Spices,
pork, I
right.
guarantee.
Is that what they call it these days?
I don't. What is that? What is that alluding to?
Well, I don't know. It could be anything.
Be anything
That's
nowadays.
why I called it. That's what they call it these days. It could be anything.
Please listen to the sandstorm while we wait.
This game
As
is
you-
amazing for my ADHD. Amazing.
You all see multiple wagons, and like the centipedes do not see you yet, but there are 3 of them, and they are, again, quite large. Normal size of these centipedes is about the size of a city bus. In the real world, a couple of them, this one back here is significantly larger than that. They are curled around these wagons. They are, like, you see the wagon doors are open.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Right, you guys come up to the caravan. Like, you see 3 massive centipedes around there. You guys' monster truck is here, but you guys can be where you're still a distance off. You don't have to worry about accidentally like hitting them right now or them seeing you.
So it seems that they just, went after the caravan because of the spices and whatnot. Then.
Well, you're not close enough yet. You can smell this. Like, this is where it was, but that's all we have. Like, you guys could find this location based on the smell and the tracks. In Rosie, with your 20 from Naturalist, you see that they are loading something into the wagons one by one, and they look like much smaller versions of themselves, like little pale green larval centipedes being like pushed into these wagons.
Grubs?
Yeah, but
Yum.
baby centipedes.
Yum. That sounds delicious. Rosie likes
Oh.
that.
Now, are the young ones more house centipede shape,
No, they look like little like
or just
miniature centipedes.
okay?
Just very pale. They don't have the chitinous shell, but they're pale green.
Are these
they're
the
about-
centipede babies?
Yeah,
They're putting their babies on the cart?
they're loading them into it.
Guys,
You see them
gosh
like
darn it.
crouching down. They are trying to escape the wind. They are moving as fast as they can. Their backs are to the east where the wind is coming from. You
Why
see them
don't they
pulling.
just... Question for the centipedes, why don't they just put the babies underground where they come from?
That is a good question.
Yeah, what's up with that? Can I just like walk right up to these centipedes and be like, what the frig's happening? If that's
Yeah.
okay with
Do
the
you-
rest of the
I was
team.
going to say Gemini was going to land and also approach.
Do you speak centipede?
No, go for it.
Okay. No, I'll go with you. That way, it's less chance of me being eaten. Because if I'm riding a fox, they won't eat me.
This is very true.
I have an idea. I could invoke chef and performer and like put on a show of crafting a meal for the centipedes.
They need to be saved from the dust right now.
Yeah, but like get them like we are here to help and
I see, like a cake to butter them up.
yeah, like so pacify them, be like look, they're dealing with their young. We are not here to interfere with that. We're just here, make a sign of being friendly.
I won't even let them know that I'm thinking about eating their babies. I won't even let them know that. I promise.
And I'll just talk to them.
Those babies smell like stinky cheese in, I guess, right now, in all the ways that Rosie enjoys stinky cheese.
That blue cheese or whatever that
Yeah,
sink
like a
cheese
snow-
is called.
Rosie, you might want to just stay in the monster truck. Whatever you do not smell the caravan.
I reach into my little rucksack and put a little clothespin over my nose.
The second you guys get close to the babies, close enough that they recognize you, they are going to be aggressive because they circle around their wagon. They are putting themselves between you and their young. The big one in the back stands up to its full height. And they are... It sounds like air escaping a pipe. Like, that is what the hissing sounds like.
I was gonna ask if they hiss like geese, like the geese we have here.
They are hissing fiercely. They are also shaking all of their feet at you at the same time.
This is adorable. Look at them so mad.
And that is why, Gemini wants to do the chef and performer thing.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Spend 2 tag points for that and give me 3d20. Let's see if you piss him off. You did not. The big one stays like at full height aggressive, but the other two calm down a little, just not a ton, mind you. But they are definitely calming down a little bit. There's a moment. None of you speak centipede, but with a 20 from earlier, Rosie, you do recognize that this is what is happening right now. The centipedes are using these wagons to store their young. Rosie's not from here, so I'm trying to figure out if you would know anything more.
Would they count as, like under the wild celebrity?
I don't think so. These are
They're just bigger than normal centipedes, right?
they are not sentient. In the
Right.
This is all natural. Like they would.
But they would treat me as friendly then, since like
In
they're
normal
not
situations,
domesticated.
yes, I think you still need to make a roll for this one because you are very close to their young right now.
Okay. Can I add known then to?
Yeah, you definitely
Give me a
you
second
can
one.
roll with known for sure.
Okay. 18.
All right. As long as Krieg does not act hostile, like they are going to be chill. As long as Krieg is chill, they are chill. They see you, they recognize you, they go back down on their at least 50 legs apiece, and they just get back to start loading their young into these wagons.
I just
Oh, go ahead.
had an idea.
Okay.
Because Tarkus and Johnny are both members of For the Queen, could interpretive dance be used to communicate?
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
down with you
it.
guys giving it a shot for sure.
Shoot your shot, bro. Do it.
What do you think, Tarkus? Shall we communicate?
Dance for the people.
Please.
Oh, let me make sure my hat's
people.
on nice and tight.
I guess just communicate. We would like the stuff that you removed from the wagons, please. We are not after your young. Is kind of, I guess, the communication happening.
All right, so I take it you're using Performer,
Yeah.
and Tarkus is probably using his Wrangler hat now that it... Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so both of you give me 2d20. We will take the highest. Well, the 17 saved it.
Yeah.
It's like Gemini, a 3 and a 2. Tarkus, a 7, then a 17. What did your dance look like to these centipedes? Or how do you communicate to 3 giant centipedes through interpretive dance?
It is an important step, I can understand.
I like pantomiming with flourishes and like big dramatic gestures and stuff. The act of removing things and like offering.
What about you, Tarkus? How's your dance looking?
Yeah,
That
what you shaking,
depends. Is
Tarkus?
the offering being done towards Tarkus?
Yeah, I think alone Gemini's would have looked like, would have made them angry because it's like, oh, loading. Or they would have interpreted it as like, we want you or young. But no, Tarkus saves it.
Yeah, following your pantomiming, Tarkus is gonna pantomime taking what you're offering and shuffling it over towards the monster truck.
So they move aside for a second for you to look into the other wagon. Both wagons are completely empty. You can see where there must have been chests bolted down, like what's that? Like a Western stagecoach situation where they had the boxes bolted to the thing, where they have clearly been removed completely. There's not a scrap of cloth, there's no coin, there's not a single item in it. Even some of the seats have been pulled up and removed.
Where did it
I
go?
don't think the centipedes took this stuff.
The wagon that was full of is being loaded with young is the spice wagon. So it smells delightful, Rosie. It smells like, what if somebody coated delicious Stilton cheese in all of your favorite herbs and spices?
I think even Gemini is like, oh my god, it smells delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, centipede grubs are a fox's, like, just so choice. Like it's
Yeah,
like
I know.
it's like veal, everybody. Before they get the chitinous shell, they are delicious.
Oh, Tarkus, where do you think the other stuff went while they're salivating over babies?
Well, assuming the wind hasn't covered up the sand too much, we might be able to find something around here that'll indicate whether someone other than the centipedes have been here.
Do we know how long it's been since these have been emptied?
They was supposed to report in 2 days ago. It takes 3 days to cross the desert by caravan. So this probably happened, and the people at the bar said they've been there for multiple days, and based on you looking at the contract, they only had 4 days off. So this happened 2 days ago.
Okay. I don't know if it'll work or not, but since this was carrying gold, and I am also of the gold persuasion, can I try and track where it went somehow?
You could roll elemental.
Feel it in my bones, so to speak.
Feel it in your jelly.
My jelly. Double 8.
Okay. Because we have... Let me see here. Let me think about this one real quick. Yeah. You can sense it. Here's your tough choice. You can sense it, but somebody senses you. Like, you can feel somebody, like... Actually, you don't feel the opposite. Like I can tell you where it is, but doing that will exert it, and everybody's gonna see you turn gold for a second.
Okay.
Or you could just not turn fully gold. Like to sense where it is, you have to turn gold fully. And in that moment, something's gonna happen.
You can always walk around to the other side of the monster truck and tell us not to look.
Oh, it has nothing to do with you three seeing him.
Oh.
Something
You
that
guys can
puts the
react how
stuff
you
on the
want.
Caravan obviously likes gold. I don't want you to get got, my friend.
Yeah, I don't want to turn gold at the moment. Can I not do that then, and then just be like,
absolutely.
it's randomly? Can I at least tell if it's like south? I guess how long it's been
No.
gone then, or
Not without
something.
that tough choice.
Oh, okay.
Those dice wanted to be 8 real bad.
I did. Oh well. I'll just climb on Tarkus and then keep looking since I don't want to shift.
Like these 3 creatures are gonna you can explore the one cart just fine. Like I was saying, you all can go into that one and see the fact that it has been I'll tell you more about it if you guys make rolls searching it. I don't want to like give everything without rolls.
Let Tarkus search. He's the biggest one.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a good look. I would like. Can you hear me?
Yep,
I can hear you.
fine.
Yeah, I'd like to use the ghostly tag to bring out his stand to get another set of eyes looking this over.
4 eyes are better than 2.
Alright, yeah. Give me 2d20.
Oh, that was an 8 for a bit.
I really almost wanted another 8.
So yeah, looking around this wagon, it is like I was saying, it has been meticulously run through. You find secret hiding spots for items that has also already been completely looted out. Whoever did this was fastidious with their searching.
Thorough.
Incredibly thorough.
Can I ask can I ask the centipedes if they noticed anything or if they just came across an empty caravan?
Roll me a 20-sider. This is gonna be. They can't speak, so that's what makes this difficult.
Alright. Middle of the road, middle 10.
I think it's they had like empty wagon. Like I'm trying to figure out. So this is what the centipedes here do. They do not put their young underground. They put their young in any of the ancient ships around Bone Meal. That is where their young germinate. This is just a new spot for them. These they found wagons, they're gonna use them. Keeps them safe from the wind, like allows the sun to harden their chitin.
Okay. So when they came across it, it was already empty. And they were like, oh, cool, free stuff. Oh, free box, so to speak. Okay.
So that makes no sense though, because the homies told us that the worms are the people that came to get the stuff. Do you see? Unless
Aren't
I'm
they a
mistaken.
lion?
It
No,
could
you're
be
good.
that they woke up, got like ran off because they were startled, and then when they came back, everything had been taken, and they decided, oh hey, this is good.
No.
Because
I don't
what
think
are the
so, though. They didn't say that.
well? Because what are the odds that the dragon guys were quiet when they were running away?
Oh, they definitely were not quiet when they were running away. Did you see them?
Yeah. So what if I were a centipede and I got woken up by these loud guys on a caravan, running away when I got up out of bed, I'd be like, I gotta get away from this for a bit.
They were sniffing around it. They weren't.
Well, yeah, at first, but I assume that's when they could be that they started running away after that, making a lot of noise. Maybe also, they could have just been like, oh, okay, this smells interesting, gone back to sleep, stuff got stolen, then they're like, hey, wow, this is empty, and we can use it.
Possible. We still need to find where the stuff went.
With a successful roll, I think. The windy is making it tricky, because, like, if it's windy, that means it covered up the sand tracks, for sure, right?
That makes sense.
Erosion. Rosie and Gemini, can you... you rolled a 20 on it. I think it's still, like, fine. You smell those spices again? Not just from this wagon, but coming from further east.
Yum. I smell spices. The spice is life, guys. We must follow the scent.
One last thing before we leave, Gemini just leaves the food he was preparing as a peace offering behind and backs away from it. And it's like, thank you for your help.
Chitter, 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 chitter.
I said thanks. I'll give him a thumbs up as we drive off.
Ahead of you, driving. Who's driving in? Who's driving actually?
It would be Tarkus, since he's the one who left the IOU. I would think at least.
Oh
since
God, he's adjusted the seat, everything. None of it's gonna feel right when Blueberries gets back in.
If it still has a seat by the time we get back.
Yeah, he might have just full on removed it.
Ahead of you, you see an enormous glaring it's like somebody's holding a mirror, in the desert. It's gleaming.
Okay.
And the closer you get to it, the more you realize that it is a giant crab.
Stop it. Yum. My mouth's already watering.
The crab alive?
Spicy crab.
I was gonna say, looking at the map, I don't think there's any meat left on the crab.
And then as you get closer, you start to see tents all underneath the crab. All underneath the giant body of the crab.
Womp. That is not a crab I can eat.
Hello.
Rosie's solemn now.
Look at all the gold.
And because you're in a monster truck and do not have the ability to sneak up in a monster truck, they all
We'll do the
see
opposite
you.
of sneaking up then.
Is
Tarkus, lay on the
exact
horn.
Opposite.
Rev that engine. Lay on the horn. Blast. Play out the
Shout of
music.
the Devil is blaring from the horn, from the radio.
Rev the engine as loud as you can as we get closer.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you guys want to, like, you will see many people. Let's see. Yeah, all 5 of them are gonna come out and say hi. But yeah, you see everything that you see on the map. There is a giant crystalline crab. There is a huge pile of gold and other trinkets all over right there. Like, there is chests. There are yeah, that's what you're seeing. And people waiting outside the monster truck, looking up as, like, Shout of the Devil is blasting out of the radio.
I have a
I
question.
think-
How
Yeah,
do our negative tags work?
You can use a negative tag. You roll 2d20 and take the lower, and then it refills your TP by 1.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking I could roll naive and just yell, "Hello, friends!"
Absolutely a way you could do it, for sure.
What do you all think?
Yeah. Who's more friendly than Gemini?
For real. Do it up,
Okay.
buddy.
Yeah. Like, you roll a 14, it's a success, and like they're all like big smiles from these people, and they look up at you like, "Hello!"
Hey, look,
Oh,
they're the
you
same
see.
color as Tarkus.
You know, like we've been we found a caravan, with some centipedes. Y'all know anything about that? Do you happen to find any of that stuff? We're just on a scouting mission trying to figure out what happened.
Haven't the foggiest. No idea. That sounds like a shame. People lose their stuff all the time.
We're hoping you might have been able to, you might have seen something, been able to direct us where, somebody might have found some stuff, that kind of thing.
I wish we could help you.
People
What's
do
up
lose
with-
stuff all the time.
What's up with this awesome, cool giant crab?
Oh, he's just like our protector.
Is it alive? Giant crab?
She's like, what a... It's like, absolutely, it's alive.
Maybe you can still eat it, Rosie.
You see
Oh,
its
hell yeah.
tiny little... The foreclaws, which are still huge. I say tiny compared to the rest of its body, but the foreclaws are moving very slowly. They're picking up the gold and putting it into its mouth. And, like,
Stop it.
you see it, like, chewing it up.
No.
24 karat crab cakes, baby.
No. So, upon seeing it try to eat the gold,
Oh, not just
Can
trying. Successful.
Oh, it's
Can I have-
digesting that shit.
Targus, I need you to throw me at the gold, like right now. I don't care what you're doing. This is more important.
Oh, turn gold so you get eaten. I see. John's like, I didn't realize
I'm
you were
wondering
into
if now is the time for
This
me
is a
to roll my
travesty.
flaw of being indifferent.
Krieg, avert your eyes. You don't need to be saying these. This is a travesty.
And Gemini's gonna be
I'll be
like-
fine.
I was going to be like, so you see, we could smell a bunch of spices from there, and our nose kind of led this way, so we were mostly looking for, see, this thing loves eating gold. Ah, interesting. But you haven't seen any spices or any of that stuff?
Oh, Till's an amazing chef. Till knows all about spices and stuff. You tell him, Till. It's like, yep. I've been cooking with spices from the alkali sea. Like, you. First time you smelled them, it's just like, I understand. I understand why you might think we're wealthy, why you think we might have, why you would accuse us of ransacking, but I can get my own spices just fine. I don't need to rob people for them.
Not accusing anyone. I'm just saying, it led this direction. Might have been, maybe people passed by with it. Don't know. Wanted to.
Oh, people pass by all the time. We trade all the time. Some of us might have come off from some caravan, some of them might not have. And who's to say what falls off the back of a wagon?
Exactly.
Yeah, stuff goes missing all the time. Can
Well-
I? No, please go ahead. Go first.
Gemma is going to go off talking, swapping recipes with this person.
Oh, absolutely. She's like, here's the best way to cook cactus. First, find the ones that run. They're the sweetest. If they're moving, the food. Then you take them and you skewer them. Cactus kebabs. Amazing.
Okay. Gemini's writing all this down. Yeah.
I'll take 5, thank you.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, just like, I don't work for free. I was like, we might be friends. Like, my name's Till. And you are?
Gemini, co-owner of the secret recipe.
Oh,
Um,
I've heard of you.
Would they know who Rosie is?
If you say that you're Rosie, they will know you.
Hi. My name is Rosie Cheeks. You might know me from the amazing group Tomb Squad.
Of course I know Tomb Squad. Of course, Tomb Squad. Of course. Now, being big celebrities as you all are, I'm sure that you can, you must agree that food doesn't come cheap in this economy.
Indeed, it does not. Gemini offers some gold.
Absolutely. Bites down on it. It's just like, commerce makes the world go round. Throws it over his shoulder, and you just hear it go plink into the pile.
Why is it eating gold?
This one walks up to you. This is Gren. And he says, it must sustain itself to protect us from the winds.
Oh, okay, but what kind of nutritional value is it getting from money?
Minerals.
Minerals, obviously. Thank you. Oh, and he's just like,
Then why not use
well, we
rocks?
I'm sorry, friends. I'm sorry. We're not trying to, like... Is there something we can help you with? As we are just settlers trying to live our lives and worship and stake our claim in this world. Is there a problem here?
Krieg, do you think your girl would just like a giant crystal crab instead? Because we can totally just grab this guy and go.
Anything for the horde.
We can't do that. This is their protector.
Protection of what? What is this crab
Win.
doing for them? Other than looking delicious
Didn't you
and
hear that?
baking
Protecting
before
them
our
from the
eyes in the
wind.
sun.
Protecting them from the wind.
Of what?
You've seen how bad sandstorms can get around here.
Yeah. It's Daruda up in this place.
While all these people are talking, can I?
They are guarding this gold. I need you to know that. Like,
I know.
Okay.
Can I activate my null tattoo to disappear from everything?
Yeah.
And then
Go ahead.
and then just walk up and absorb the gold.
As soon
Assuming
as
no
you
one
start
stops me.
absorbing the gold, you will unnull.
Okay, that's fine. So I just need to get into the middle of the gold so they can't see me because there's probably a lot of it there, right? And I'm really small.
Man, he really is gonna get eaten by the crab.
I'm greedy, so yes. I'll be fine though. Don't worry. And then I can just hide underneath a box and start absorbing gold, and then
I think Gemini's just be like, so look, did anybody come from, points to the direction of the caravan, like, drop off, share, trade any spices, or like, there's a list of stuff that we know would have been in there. It's like, we were working for Tiamat, she, stuff was heading to her home, and he just kind of explains everything to them.
And she's like, oh, people leave their wagons all the time, scared of the centipedes. But and he's like, what gets left in the desert belongs to the desert. And therefore belongs to us. If some of your friends' stuff wound up here, they shouldn't have abandoned it.
I get that. Normally, I'd, be on your side here, but this stuff belonged to Tiamat, and you probably, I just
And
don't
what was
want
she gonna
y'all.
do with it? What was she gonna do with it?
Probably just keep it, never spend it. I don't
Never
know.
use it? But like,
Yeah. No, the problem is I think she's super powerful, and I don't want y'all getting on her bad side. I don't want her targeting y'all. Y'all seem super nice.
it's like, don't worry, we have protection from anything. Don't you worry. Once
Yeah,
this
not
guy
for
gets
long.
fed,
Because I'm about to eat that.
Yeah,
MF.
there is just so can we I don't know, buy back some of the spices and stuff if you have any of that, and some of the I see y'all need that gold for your protector. Any of the non-gold stuff can we buy, trade for?
yeah, stuff goes missing all the time. We can spend money.
Imperfect world, guys.
They're like-
roll me research.
Okay.
Gemini, give me 2d20. So, tough choice. Alright, so you get some information, but not all of it. There is... okay. This crab is not eating gold for the sake of eating gold. This crab, this creature, eats things that are desired. Things that people want. The more that somebody wants something, the more nourishing it is for the crab. And because everybody wants money, as Krieg is inside this thing trying to pull up the money, you see the crab is moving much, much faster because Krieg wants it and he's close. It is
He
eating
moves
these
faster.
things. It is eating it faster because you are here and you want it back.
So, if that is the case, because Rosie wants to eat this crab so freaking bad, would then the crab eat itself because Rosie's desire to eat this delicious crab is so insanely potente?
Roll me a 20-sider.
Yes. I've been waiting for this friggin' moment. Self-cannibalism. Gosh!
It's very opposite to that. It senses your desire to eat it, and it's getting a desire to eat you.
I knew it!
One of its claws starts to slowly raise from the ground and just snip, and all of them around you. You guys don't know their names, but this is Marty, this is Till, this is Gren,
Marty can get effed. Marty can get effed.
this is
Go
Nina,
away.
and this is Tora. But that claw is coming right for you, Rosie. It snips its claws at you. This is an attack to you. Even if it misses you, it hits that monster truck, for the record.
Oh no!
Rosie,
Good
you're
thing
able to
I don't
get
have the IOU.
you're able to get out of the way, but it lifts up the monster truck and just like snips it in half.
Ooh, do you think duct tape will fix that, guys?
Duct tape can fix anything if I listen to blueberries enough.
The blueberries isn't here. The duct tape won't be as effective. Everyone knows it's only really good when he does it.
Ooh.
So since the crab is distracted eating the monster truck, can I grab all the gold with my other tattoo, the swaddle, and then run away?
You're gonna have to make rolls for that. Like
Okay.
it is not distracted in the way that you might be hoping for, as
So-
it is still eating. It is still shoveling the like. The more that you guys want things, the more it's just like it's salivating at this point.
Okay. Can I use my money orb to make greedy a positive tag then?
Yeah.
So I can get 2d20? 8. What is
It
with
really
the
wanted
eights?
that to be an 8 or 9.
Hold on. I would like to play a card to make it a 13. Because it's nothing bad's gonna happen if I make it a 13.
So yeah, you can get you can't get it all, but you can get a good majority of it, a good half of it, I'm gonna say, into yourself. But that is going to make you. Are you bindling it or are you getting big? Like if you
I'm
swaddle
bindling it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm swaddling it, so I'm bindling it. I'll take the left half. So all that stuff, that half.
Like everybody sees you doing this.
Stop.
It's like, what is you guys' reactions to this as Krieg is like running his way through?
Honestly,
God.
after it wrecked the monster truck, I want to fight it.
Joe
Giant monster.
has his hat face in his palm, just like, oh no.
I'm literally tying a napkin around my neck. I'm ready.
You see these folks like raising their hands up. It's just like, no. This, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Stuff gets
Joe's
lost
like,
all the
"What are
time. I don't
you
know what you're talking
doing?"
about.
Joe's like, he's gonna get himself eaten. I
You're
know it.
thieves? You're thieves.
Correction, I
It's
am
not
not a
thieving if you're
Rosie
taking
of
what
Toon
belongs to you in the
Squad. You're
first place.
Gemini of Lockstitch.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
Tarkus.
I don't know what
That
they're
would
doing.
make
I'm
that
sorry.
one. You already introduced that. That is Krieg.
Here's my
Krieg
business
Vernix
card.
of Lockstitch.
He's also
Technically
Tiamat's
not of
husband.
Lockstitch. I'm of the Vernix Archipelago. Thank you very much.
Jimmer's like, yeah, he's also Tiamat's husband.
What's up? I've got a business card that says this as well.
He's just like, could I, like, broker a deal? And apologies for this. I can get food delivered to you. I can give you guys supplies. But oh man, this is a mess.
They can keep the shell. Rosie just wants the soft insides. That can still protect them from the wind.
The crab seeing Krieg running away with half of its money is like raising itself to its like full height. This thing is huge, by the way. It is like not city sized, but small town sized creature. Like the art doesn't actually show how big it is. It is huge. Like the map shows it a little bit bigger than it actually is. The way that I think it is. But you guys are itty bitty.
It'll be fine.
But yeah, like, a deal you can make is you drop the gold,
No,
leave the truck,
no.
and step away, and don't come back. Or
I can
else
do
we'll have to go the
come
hard
back.
way. And you do see all of them have pistols strapped to their legs. They're being nonchalant about the weapons that they have, but they are all packing.
I'm so scared.
But yeah, like Alan telling you, if you guys want to fight this thing, I'm cool. Fucking just let it rock.
I think Gemini is going to be like, can we hold
It
on
wrecked
just a
our
moment?
ride.
And he like runs over. Like, is there a communicator in the truck?
You guys have your communicators on
Oh,
you.
okay. Yeah. So he's just gonna be like, hold on, and he like walks off, and just like calls up Tiamat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Tiamat will not have a communicator.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was gonna say
That's
if
what
I
I mean.
don't.
Is like, is
You
there
can
like,
contact
a way to?
Lockstich. You cannot contact Tiamat. She does
Is
not
there-
use the radios.
Okay. So yeah, Gemini just be like, could somebody just tell Tiamat what's going on here, and just like pass on what's happening, what Krieg's doing, or Rosie wants to eat the crab. It's like. Just reporting in.
That's gonna be somebody has to travel to her to get those messages.
Oh,
He
okay.
does-
So
like,
there's
yeah.
nobody else
Uh,
nearby.
We have not.
We
seen
are the
Tiamat
adults.
Communicate. Yeah, you guys. Like this is you. This is you guys making this call as officers of Lockstitch for Krieg and Gemini. This is you two deciding
You're the
we
responsible
rob
one,
this crab and
Gemini.
run away, or rob this crab and fight it, or don't rob this crab. It is like, and again, your characters are not dumb. Naive, yes, but dumb, no. You do realize that at least half of this money probably came from those wagons.
Yeah.
Like, your characters know that as much as anything else.
Okay, so I grabbed half of the money, so we're fine. And one chest, apparently. What if we only eat one crab arm instead of two? That way Rosie can still eat. It doesn't have to die all the way, and everyone wins.
I mean, does anybody else want to eat the crab?
I was like, honestly, I would like nothing more. But
There's something I want to
We
do to the
don't-
crab.
these people have been nice to us so far. I don't want to be enemies with them. Seems that too late for that.
But how amazing would it be to bring Blueberries back a souvenir of the monster that destroyed the truck that we borrowed from him without him knowing?
I thought we were going to give the crab to Tiamat instead.
Does have a big crystal on its back.
Who knows what that crystal does?
Tiamat is very powerful. We could also just leave and let Tiamat know where everything is, and that there's possibly a greater treasure to be had,
Yeah, like giant crab legs.
and the giant crystal on its back.
You could probably fit a whole Tarkus in one of those crab legs.
So then he's gonna like run over to Krieg, be like, "Hey, Krieg,
No,
you just if we come back with Tiamat and an army wherever we take the crab, think of how much more valuable all the jewels on the back of that crab is worth than just this pile of gold."
or I can do this as I disappear and keep running.
Gemini like walks over to the people and is like, "Look, I can't control that guy. I'm sorry. I tried."
the crab activating 2 of its tags, like colossal and pinching, grabs onto the money bag and just pulls it back. Krieg, you are invisible, but you get yanked off your feet as it begins pulling you and the bag that you are holding back to its mouth.
Okay. Well, I so happen to have acquired a cannon recently.
Hang on. There's
Okay,
something I
someone
want to
else.
try before you shoot it with a cannon.
Okay. Tarkus, go.
Am I able to touch the crab without really getting swiped?
No, absolutely not. Like you, if any of you go near it, you are getting it. Like you are facing its attack. For the record, like you, Krieg is so hostile to it, and Rosie is so ready to eat it that it feels like yeah, you could touch it. What are you trying to do?
I would like to use my artisan and ghostly tags to recreate the petriform tattoo ability and turn this crab into porcelain.
I will give you the heads up. Even if you used all of your tag points, you wouldn't even turn its whole claw into porcelain.
There was never a size limit listed on that, unfortunately.
Yeah, this thing is okay. Real quick, this is less a creature in more a force of nature. Like this creature is one of the awakening creatures that I'm trying to show everybody. This is what's awakening on bone meal. It is this Krieg is over 1,000 years old.
Hey, there you go.
Like this creature is nobody's done anything like talking to it in a way that I could help you with it, but it is resonating. It is full of magic. There's no wind here. It is paradise around it. So, and you guys can my cards on the table. This thing has 200 HP. He has 20 tag points. It has 6 different tags. And if it hits you, it is 2d12 for its default before adding any other tags to it. Just showing you all cards on the table. You guys can beat it. I wasn't expecting you guys to pick a fight with it. So, like, when I gave it its numbers, I was like, they don't have to worry about that. But if we are concerned, there you are.
Hmm.
I don't want to fight it. I just want to eat it. Can I just make that clear? Rosie is a lover, but Rosie is snacky and peckish right now. So, yeah.
I think the main thing determining if we have to fight this thing or not is Krieg.
Okay.
And if we can convince Krieg to part with the money.
No. Can I talk to it then, since I'm so close to its face?
Are you sure you want to be doing that?
Yeah, I can
I wouldn't be
negotiate
getting up in
my
its
way out of
face.
this. It'll be fine.
All right, buddy. I trust you.
Can I negotiate my way out of this, Mr. DM?
I mean, you can talk to it for sure. Whether or not it's going to be a success, that is up to the dice.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if this is a success. I'm gonna roll 2 for the negotiator then. Wait.
What are you saying to it?
I would like to, well, first tell it not to eat me, of course. Second, offer a monster truck in exchange for not eating me, as well as maybe we can trade with it later, other stuff that people desire. And a business card, of course. Always the business card. It doesn't know that. Cossack, it's fine.
So yeah, we can just work a deal out. Like we can send food and stuff to it. Food is always desired.
Oh, Marty's just like raises his hand. He gets between Krieg and the thing, and like Mina gets between Tarkus and the thing's claw before he can like start a fight. And she's like, "No, there's no need for any combat. No need for any combat. Like we don't fight it." She's like, "This is our protector. It calms the weather. It brings us rain when we need it." And she's like, "Everybody calm down." She's like, "You feed it what is desired. It consumes, it powers it, it feeds it. You're coming in here, stealing from it. Don't, like, drop all of that," pointing to Krieg. "Hold nothing. You take nothing from the creature."
I don't know about that.
Your petty thefts mean nothing. We don't want to kill you. We don't want to fight you.
I'll be fine.
She's like, "We're not thieves. Scavengers. We take what's abandoned. It takes what's desired."
No longer abandoned now, though. The rightful owners have come to claim.
Who's the rightful owner? You? You've given me no proof. They weren't your wagons. You're merely
They were my
scavengers
wife's
yourself,
wagons.
and you are a thief, pointing to Krieg.
They were my wife's wagons, so I came to reclaim her items.
Point to what was hers.
It's in my bag, so as I point to my bag. These are the ties that go to the horde of Tiamat. They were claimed rightfully, and then they were abandoned because they were scared of the centipedes. But the rightful owner has come to claim them in regards to her, so that's why we're here.
I was going to say, she is a powerful and ancient dragon.
He points over his shoulder at the giant crab. "I'm not sweating it."
Neither am I.
Okay. Tarkus, because of the nature of who you are and what you are, you can tell that this crab does not actually want to fight. It just doesn't want anybody to take its food.
Oh, I just have an idea. Jen was like, what if I make this food more appealing? If I make the food more desirable, would we be allowed to take some of what would have been eaten?
But then your desire of it means it's worth more than the thing you're giving.
Our desire for it, or at least my desire for it, is only to, it is not my own. It is the desire to finish the job. The fact that it's gold doesn't mean anything to me. but what if I make this gold? What if we make this gold more valuable? What if we like fashion it into statues or something? Make it a more desirable object.
I think the problem is less your desire and more Krieg's desire.
Yeah, probably.
My desire is to complete the job my wife has given me.
Can we at least take what's left of the monster truck?
No, absolutely. We have no problems with that. It's just like it drops the 2 parts of the monster truck. It's just like terribly sorry about that. We don't have any mechanics out here yet.
What if we just hold the 2 pieces together, like with our like Gemini on one side holding the 2 halves together, and Tarkus on the other side holding the 2 halves together, and just tape the pipes underneath and whatever back together. We should at least we could maybe just.
I could just hold the
down.
pieces together and you just do the taping.
Yeah. We'll just tape it back together.
Yeah, both of you roll me a 20-sider. I don't think... Go ahead.
I will use muscles for this because obviously this is some heavy stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you guys can duct tape the monster truck back together.
Nice.
And then the 3 of us could leave, and Krieg could stay here hashing out the details.
Yeah, we could send someone to pick up Krieg later.
We can negotiate things. It'll be fine.
We did half the mission at least. We found where it was. We can go back, get on a phone, call Tiamat, let her know we found the location, and see what she wants us to do from there.
You already know what she's gonna say.
Yes,
She's gonna
but
say, get her flipping gold. She doesn't care about anything else.
yeah, but there's options on how we deal with this from there. Maybe she could enter in trade and find something very valuable to give, and maybe open up trade or something. I don't know. I just want to get out of here so we don't have to fight them. And yeah, if we, Gemini is basically trying to give plausible deniability. If we're not here, we're not. So we leave Krieg behind to deal with it. We leave. Krieg is pretty good at escaping.
Pig is already in the back of the monster truck
Okay, yeah,
with a big bag of money.
yeah. So he's like, sorry for all the trouble, folks. We'll be out of your hair.
Bye.
Hold on 1 second as I try to set up another map.
I regret nothing.
Gemma is just like head in hands on the like as they're driving away.
So, Gemini, how does it feel to be responsible?
We just wanted to be friends. They seemed so nice.
Well, I'm sure you can come back and talk to them again. Just without me.
Yeah, probably.
I can give you a fruit basket to bring with you. Just don't tell them it was from me.
I really wanted to eat that crab.
So did Rosie.
Me flippin' too.
Well, now you know where the crab is. You can actually bring the proper tools needed if you really want to eat it.
I already am on it, and Rosie just reaches down into her rucksack and pulls out her little tiny crab fork. I'm always prepared for seafood. Thank you.
What about one of those crab claw things?
I don't need one of those. I'm a fox. I just use my jaws of steel.
Oh, that makes sense.
Not to alarm you guys, but I see some centipedes coming up behind us. Would anyone like to explain why there are centipedes coming up behind us?
Well, based on the things riding the centipedes, I'm guessing they're after something. Couldn't tell you what though.
What'd you do?
Giant jingle, 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 jingle of Krieg's bag, which definitely isn't just a giant bag on a stick with a money symbol on it, right? It couldn't
course not.
possibly just be exactly that, right?
Couldn't possibly. No idea what you're talking about.
You hear 3 gunshots. Let's see if any of them hit. They do not. They are all just like whizzing past your head. One of them misses so widely, it's basically they shot the other way. The 8 hits the review mirror, though.
1, 2, 3.
You are being chased down by these 3. They were mounted on large centipedes, but not as large as though you've seen them. They are roughly the size of what we wouldn't like. It looks like they're riding horses, except for the very long.
Can I shoot back?
Absolutely,
Not
if you
to
want
kill or
shoot back.
anything, but like to discourage. Can I use, since I've rolled multiple successes this game, or at least above 14? Can I use my Fortune's Favor gun you gave me?
Absolutely.
Can I just use all 4 tags on it? I should have enough TP since I've used
Yeah,
my
Which
claws a
tags
couple
you
times.
using? Rich works.
Can I use the weapon tags, the range, loud, and lucky?
Yeah, you can use Rich, range, loud, and lucky for sure.
Okay. And then because I used the tag, I should have enough. I should have like 1 TP left after this. Yeah, slash.
So how many 20-siders are you rolling, and how many are you rolling for damage?
I'm looking to dissuade, not kill, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, you're looking for effectiveness, not effectiveness. You're looking for the first one.
Yeah. So
you want to roll 5 20-siders?
yeah, no damage, just 20-siders, so they leave us alone.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
5d20. And obviously,
2 of those were 1s.
yeah, I can.
You can remove
get-
one of them.
Well,
You're gonna need Gemini to sign off on removing the other one.
what's up to him?
Oh, so what's this roll for again? Just
He wants them to stop chasing you guys. He's trying to scare them by blasting a shotgun at them with a bundle of like money over his shoulder.
yeah, that's worth. Do we re-roll or just ignore?
You would just ignore it. He would take the 12.
We'll take the 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's worth it.
Instead of Krieg just falling out of the back of the truck and getting kidnapped by these centipedes.
Although that has its own appeal.
That is what's
Lad.
going to happen. I will give you that
Yeah.
heads up. He's going to fall out of this. They're going to take him, and you guys are going to have to save Krieg.
Do we have to?
We don't have to. We could just let it go through and succeed, so to speak.
And then, face the fury of Tiamat for not getting her horde back and losing her husband. I think Jordan should be like, "Hey, you three, or you two, how good are you at going on the run?" Never mind. And then he cancels a one.
All right. So
Well, it is.
Krieg, as you go to pull the trigger the first time, like you're lining up the shot, you got it set up just right. One of them shoots at you and it goes whizzing right past your head. And so you start to fall out of the back of the truck. Gemini, I think, grabs your tail. Gemini, do you grab him by the tail or by the scruff of his neck?
Tail.
And then you shoot, and it hits right in front of one of the centipedes, and it does the. Have you ever? Everybody's seen it, but have you ever like taken note of it in the movies where a horse does a tumble, like and just like rolls a bunch of times and lands on top of like the person riding it? That is what's happening right here. This centipede crashes down on top of Mina, and the other two have to go help her out, and you guys can just drive into the sunset right now, just flooring it.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah.
And Blueberry's monster truck. Look at all that gold.
Blueberry's monster truck that's in dire need of repairs.
You guys put duct tape on it? Yeah, right?
That's right, right?
Totally
That's-
fine.
and
Yeah,
not
it's got duct
only-
tape.
Not only duct tape, it's Tomb Squad duct tape.
I didn't know it was branded.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so this is actually a lot of fun for me. So here we go. You have made it, and like focus ping up here so everybody can see it. There we go. So you are at the top of this. You're still flooring, and Tarkus, you're driving. So. Like, we are all very, he said he moved the seat back. He already said that. It's just like, arm out the, I'm picturing Tarkus incredibly, like, trucker right now. Just, like, one arm out the window, just, like, he doesn't
He
have
has to just to fit.
It's just like, looks out the window, he just sees the cactus, like, doing the, like, pull the horn thing. All little cactus kids. But anyway, this is the edge. This is the sea that'll lead you to Virtuoso. Yeah. Like, once you get past these islands, you guys are in the clear. Now, Tarkus, I need you to know real quick, just because it's behind you, and this, again, I wasn't expecting that guy to move, so now that he is moving, I have to use a different token. But I have a crab token, so don't worry about it. Get behind you. You got a good distance on it, but you have a cliff right in front of you. It's a massive drop onto the sand, and then onto the beach, and then in the great distance, you can see the continent of Virtuoso. By all means, what's the plan here?
Then I'm going to lean over and just be like, floor it.
Yeah, Tarkus, do a stunt. Rosie knows all about stunts. You two can do something, right?
There is a severe temptation to convolute some way of suplexing that crab off the cliff.
Oh, that would be amazing if you could suplex the fucking crab off the cliff.
So
And then we
this
can eat
isn't-
it afterwards.
This isn't the crab, it's a crab, or like, is it?
It's that one.
Oh,
It
okay.
is. It is the size of a
Crab.
city. Like,
Yeah,
it-
okay.
It's small town, yeah.
Oh my god.
Listen, it didn't have to chase us.
I wasn't sure if it had like offspring that it was sending, or if it was the main crab. Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's that one.
Yeah.
I mean, Tarkus, if you want to suplex the crab, I can drive.
That'd be cool. I'm gonna watch out the back and prepare my fork and knife.
And butter.
And but you already freaking know. That's already warming up in the back on the muffler. On the exhaust pipe.
It's like a little gravy boat full of butter sitting on the
Gemini,
muffler.
you're gonna have an
gravy boat
easier
full of
time
butter.
reaching the pedals than Krieg right now.
I'm stretchy.
What if we just toss the bag of gold off the cliff? I can fly. I'll fly down and hide it away.
I like the suplex idea personally because it just sounds weird.
I'm waiting for you to suplex the crab.
I'm gonna be real. I don't care what y'all do with the money or the monster truck. Just don't stay on the cliff.
Are you gonna go suplex the train? Sorry, with crab.
Would Gemini have his penny farthing
Oh no, I don't think. Like, where would you put it? You know?
in the monster truck?
It is a big monster truck.
I can't see a reason that you would have brought it to the desert.
In case the truck breaks down. Somebody would have to make their way back to town.
Yeah, we'd walk.
Although Gemini could fly.
Yeah, if you can fly, why would you want to carry a penny farthing?
Yeah. Because I'm thinking the bag of gold would be way too heavy for Gemini to carry as a bird. But the only idea he has is toss the gold off the cliff, and then Gemini flies down and, like, secures it in a place that the crab can't get to.
Oh, the crab can walk right down this cliff.
Yeah. But
This crab is. This cliff is nothing to the crab.
find a crevice or something
That's
deep
fair.
enough that the crab can't get to.
I
And
appreciate
then,
the crab token having glowing red eyes.
Oh, it's a different. It's for the crabs on the moon. It's not actually one of. This crab is not a bad guy.
No, but you can just feel the rage.
If he's not bad, then why is he chasing us?
because we're stealing his food.
He's got a lot of
This
food.
guy's
Only
not-
took half of it.
This is. He's their
Gemini
protector,
just-
but who's protecting him from doing dumb shit? Nobody. So let's fuck him up.
I'll say Gemini is very not happy about this mission. He feels like the bad guy.
Are
And
we
he-
the bad guys?
No. We didn't steal the gold, they did.
I mean, if you guys want, like, you could fight. Like, if the plan is to stop at the edge here and fight this crab, Go
I say
for
we
it.
keep driving.
Gemini is also on team of, like, we just give the gold back to the crab. And call
Or-
this a loss.
We won't let that happen.
I'll just jump off the cliff. I'll be fine. Just aim for the water. Do
That
some
works too.
stretches before I get,
Tarkus, how good's your throwing arm?
I'll be honest, untested.
How far do you
perfect
think
time
you
to
can
test it. Let's go.
throw Krieg with all the
He's
gold?
like Uncle freaking Rico. He could probably toss Krieg right over that freaking mountain.
You're gonna have to toss me. Don't tell the elf.
Wait, Krieg's stretchy. What if I just stretch him like he's a rubber
That was
band?
funny. I get that.
I am pretty stretchy. Plus, you've always wanted to do this. I know you have, Tarkus. You wanted to stretch that.
Toss him.
Uh,
Toss him.
Yeah, no. Let's throw a gecko.
my crunchy gold center.
So what's the plan? Man,
So we're gonna treat.
I wish you guys would like talk to those guys just a little. I had so much for that town. They love games. They were gonna challenge you guys all to a game of web ball in exchange for all the money.
Well, other people can still do that, just not
Not
me.
now. Now they hate you all.
Joe is like basically crying this whole time.
It is what it is. I still want to eat the crab, so.
I had a cup and ball game. I had a
They're
top
terrible
card
people.
game. I had a little game of web ball. Why do you guys hate me?
I'm
No,
just sad.
I love everything, so like let's fucking just do it. Is the plan to throw Krieg to lure it away from you guys?
We're gonna treat me like one of those stretchy
We're gonna throw.
airplanes.
I think it's Gemini's gonna throw the money at the crab, and we're throwing Krieg away from everything.
Oh, that sounds like you guys are gonna fight Krieg. You gotta
Yep,
separate him
sure.
from the money.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't think we should separate Krieg from the money.
Oh no, Gemini's super in favor of separating Krieg from the money.
I think Krieg not being separated from the money is what's gotten us into this mess.
Yes.
You know what you're getting into.
My, it's gonna be hilarious.
I
Because
don't think
it-
city
it is-
size crab was what we knew we were getting into.
I told you, I told him, don't play the Monster Mash guide because I don't because Rosie doesn't like combat, and Rosie's just like, I want to eat that crab.
Well, I
Eat
didn't
that
know
crab.
it was a fucking king of the cosmos crab. It just looked delicious. You know? I'm sorry.
It's like, I'm cool. But no, I'm, just so you guys know, I'm on board if you guys want to fight it. I'm on board if you just want to throw Krieg somewhere. I'm on board if you just want to run from it. All of these things, I'm fucking set. You're not ruining any of my plans.
Yeah. Gemini's on team return the money to the crab and then try and work on a more peaceful solution. And tell her, like, look, we threw away the cause of the friction here, Krieg. Let's be friends. If they see
We
us
threw away the
throw-
capitalist.
If they see
whole
us throw
purpose-
Krieg off the cliff and then give the gold back, maybe.
Why would
maybe-
we want to give our own gold back to them though? That's what I want to know. That's our gold. Tiamat's
so we
gonna
can-
be pissed.
So we can properly negotiate for it instead of stealing it from them.
Maybe you guys can play games with it when I'm
Give
gone.
back our gold. Okay. I think that ship sailed.
Maybe not if they see us throw Krieg away and then return the money.
Krieg, do you want to get thrown away?
I want to get thrown with the money, or at least the chest
You heard him. He wants to get thrown.
with the chest.
Can we just lie and say we lost the chest and just give him back the loose gold?
Gemini was just sobbing, gets down on his knees and
Gemini,
Just-
he said he
it's
wants
like-
to be thrown with the chest.
is
You know what to do.
yeah, okay. Gemini opens the chest, dumps it, grabs Krieg, throws him in the chest, throw this.
He said he wanted thrown with the chest.
Okay, so
Wow.
I'm gonna try and grab onto the contents of the chest as I'm being stuffed into the chest.
Well, you can grab, yeah.
Krieg, I don't condone this.
It's okay. I never condoned it either.
Who is driving?
I guess I am because these two fools are throwing Krieg into a chest.
Okay. Is that true? Is that how it is, Tarkus Gemini? And Tarkus and Gemini?
Sure.
You both are trying to, like, stuff him in the chest as Rosie is driving now?
If that's okay with...
Or is Tarkus
Yeah,
still
yeah.
driving?
I mean, Tarkus is the one that's probably gonna have to throw him, so.
Yeah, I can't see a reasonable way to be driving and throwing.
Especially since he's in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna need from everybody. Rolls that are counter to each other. Whoever's the highest is gonna be the winner. And you guys can use your tags for it. Krieg, you're trying to get all of the money, even if you put in a chest, right?
Yeah.
Alright. And you said you had one tag point left, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess that's elemental to pull all the money into yourself.
Yeah. So I'll use my last one to. So I keep TP when I can just use it all and get it back next game.
That's fair.
We
So
could also potentially throw Krieg in the chest at the crab.
that is completely possible. Like, wherever you guys are throwing it, we're throwing it. So you guys can use Gemini and Tarkus, you can use your tags to try to get a higher roll than whatever Krieg's rolling. Now, Rosie,
Yeah.
you're driving, and you do not
Yeah.
condone this.
I don't.
You can use your Agile tag, if you want to perform stunts in the monster truck, such as just keeping driving.
Like right off the cliff.
If
Yeah, you can use
wanted to.
your stunts to hamper what they're doing. So
Yeah. I'll use my stunts.
All right, so first, how many tags does Tarkus and how many tags does Gemini want to use?
I don't know how any of my tags can help.
That is also the worry, because I don't think you are built to get a fucking squidgy little gecko into a chest. Chef, performer, researcher, I don't think so. None of those work. But if you have an item that you want to use, I don't know how your Mega Buster would help you,
Yeah.
and I don't know how your versatile polearm, variable polearm would help you.
I guess other than, like, blocking his way.
you're trying to block me from getting into the chest? That's the whole point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Then, no. Get in there.
I mean, if you're gonna block me from getting into the chest, that's your own prerogative. But
Block you from grabbing as much gold as you can. Or I guess we just load all the gold to Krieg and toss him back to the crab.
yeah, load me up with gold and toss me away from you guys. This will work out.
Krieg, based on what Rosie said, you know that Rosie is prepared to, like, help you out of this.
Yeah.
Rosie is also give the money back to Tiamat. Tarkus, what kind of rolls are we thinking for you?
I could definitely see this being a combination of Ghostly and Muscles, just Tarkus in his stand trying to cram the gecko into the chest and both just tossing it like a barrel.
All
Always
right,
want to go down a
absolutely.
waterfall in a barrel.
All right, so Gemini, give me 1d20. Tarkus, give me 3d20s. 4 is real rough for Gemini so far. It's a rough start. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Rosie and Krieg, both of you give me 2d20, please. All you have to do is beat an 8.
Oh, I
go,
got
Rosie.
that. Let's go.
Rosie beat it by
9.
1.
Yes!
Oh.
What's up with it? Oh, wow.
Coming up, Krieg.
What's up?
Gemini's going to do the only thing he can think of. He's going to turn to a bird, grab what gold he can actually carry, and then fly towards the crab.
Here's the thing, because he rolled a 20, there is no gold for you to grab. Krieg is in the back of the truck, huge. Krieg is just a big boy. As he pulls in the gold into himself, he is a gold elemental.
Up.
He is the gold baby.
I mean, if you guys want me off the monster truck, I can leave the monster truck.
I think what happens is and this is, if you guys don't like it, let me know. I mean, obviously some of you aren't gonna be the biggest fans of the way that it's playing out, but Krieg has all the gold in him. The monster truck hits the water, and Rosie is just driving across the water.
Yeah. I'm about that life.
With a 20, you get away. And the crab like gets to the side of it, and it's vibrating a lot, but it cannot leave bone meal. So it's just like snapping its claws at you all.
Look at that mad ass crab. I still want to eat it though. Kind of sad about it. It's alright though.
We'll go out for crab later. I know a good restaurant.
Yeah. That sounds good.
I'm trying to like grab the fucking token, but it doesn't want to resize for me.
Gemini's just writing in that he, plans to send a large shipment of like the best food he can muster to those people to feed to the crab as apologies.
Apologies for what? Stealing back Tiamat's gold? Tiamat's gold? They knew what they were doing.
They seemed like such nice people.
Mm.
I believe in you. You can reconcile with them.
I don't
Probably.
know if that's possible.
We've done it with worse people, right?
Have we made friends with probably, right?
We made friends today?
Oh no, not today. Today you guys made enemies.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I don't think
Oh,
Blueberry's is gonna be happy either.
I think I'll just stay with Tiamat for a while instead of going back.
Krieg on vacation.
Gonna crash on her couch. I've been gone for so long. We've got a lot to catch up. It's completely not a reason to avoid anything.
Please, I don't have a couch. I have a chaise lounge. You can sleep there.
Oh,
Oh, we won't be sleeping tonight. Don't worry.
Wink, 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 wink. From all of the dragon heads. Do you think they all have different personalities, everybody?
oh, I'm
sweet.
sure.
Mika says that they do, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I like the black dragon one because it's like got its little tongue out. I don't know if you guys can see it in the one art, but as you guys enter Tiamat's lair, she's like, "Oh, was there any trouble? It looks like you got it.
Yeah, no problem.
If this was everything, that they,
Uh,
a weak tithe this time."
There,
well,
Krieg?
some of the spices were lost because some of the centipedes got into one of the caravans, so we lost some spices.
Oh, it was just a simple natural disaster?
It was, I don't know, it was a disaster, and centipedes are natural to that location.
There's also a giant crab out there that was eating gold.
It was
and
eating
the people
fire.
living near it are upset with us for taking the gold back.
That's their problem.
Well, it's like, thank you all so much for protecting the Horde, even against giant crab battle threats.
You're welcome, honey.
Giant enemy crabs. It looks like they were right. The Echo is waking up. It's like, we have to prepare ourselves. It's like, ladies, arm yourselves. We must protect the Horde. Krieg, you're staying here for a little while. We're gonna need a little bit of setup.
Anything for you, honey.
Excellent. You other three, thank you so much. Is there anything that I can grant you as a boon? Not materially, but reputation-wise.
I just want to be known as a badass.
You will.
Can we
Hell yeah.
Can we get her seats at one of the crab restaurants?
Oh yes, please. Can we, please, mommy, gold mommy, can we
Absolutely.
have crabs?
As a family, we'll all head out to Dactylord. Not
Yay!
Dactylord. We'll head up. Oh, fuck. Gilder?
Yeah,
We're
Gilder.
going to Gilder. All of us. It's going to
What
be
a good
fantastic.
Yum.
Tarkus, what's your favorite food? I'll make the reservation. Well, I'll send Behemoth to make the reservation. It's like, don't be so blue about the crab. And she chuckles.
Get it? Because it's a blue crab.
I was actually because he's a blue person.
Ah, he is blue. Yeah. Good one, honey.
Soft pat on Krieg's head. Both of you are blue. You two look very glum. Are you okay?
Those people seemed so nice. Other than, probably being bandits that led centipedes to rob people. But, other than that, they seemed nice.
Okay, so it was a bandit attack, not a natural disaster.
Maybe.
The naive tag is doing a lot of heavy lifting right now for you.
Yeah, Gemini is just very sad.
So that the players aren't upset about the way that this thing went. Like, yes, they were thieves.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh yeah, that was obvious.
It only covers the players, but like, yes, you did just rob thieves.
Yeah. But Gemini's so upset because he swapped recipes, so that means they're friends. And then the betrayal.
They also clearly eat the sentient cactuses.
Yeah, I heard one of those. So they're murderers too. So not.
How about that? How about that?
Oh, I thought they were talking about maybe animal cactus. I didn't realize they meant
No.
No.
Sentient people cactus.
Oh.
Yeah, they eat them. It sounds delicious.
Remember that
though.
nice kid that asked Tarkus to honk his horn?
Okay, if you explain that to Gemini, suddenly he feels much, much better about everything that just happened. It's like, oh, well, why didn't you just say so?
We were
Those
being
people suck.
chased, and we didn't really have that much time.
Oh. Gemini, like, wipes his tears, like, okay. Oh, they were bad people. Good.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's like,
I knew it. As a member of Tomb Squad, I knew they were bad. I just knew it. I felt it in my Tomb Squad bones.
Gemini's going to just, like, as the request, he's going to just ask for a place to lay down for a bit.
It's like, oh, absolutely.
After
Right
they
out-
go eat.
Yeah, so we'll go
course.
out to eat. You guys can get ready for it. You can use the commoners facility, please. It's right out through the gate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, Krieg, you may use my facilities.
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody get dressed. We're going out for a night on the town.
Crab dinner. Gonna get a crab bake, clam bake, crab boil.
I'm already clam bacon. If you want to join me back here in the commoners room, I mean, I'm already there.
It's just Rosie getting high with Leviathan and Behemoth.
Madge is there playing a little freaking mandolin.
Man, I have never met a person that plays the mandolin that I don't dislike.
Oh, exactly. Everybody loves Madge, so there you go.
Tiny little mushroom. Behemoth and Leviathan are very similar to Tiamat. They are somewhere between dragons and nagas. Or lamias. Somewhere between that. And yeah, so after this, you guys will all be able to go out to dinner with Tiamat at Gilder. Gilder is the city of song. Most of the buildings kind of look like bird cages. That is where our sirens come from, such as Ceylon. Even though Ceylon is from another world, if Ceylon was from this world, she would be from Gilder. People fly around there all the time. It is a very magical city. The fact that it's close to Dactyloid is, a cause of some stress. But that's Gilder. We're gonna go there for dinner. It's delightful. It's full of bridges. Everybody loves it. I love it, at least.
Tons of seafood.
Bunch of
crab.
seafood. They are huge seafood people.
Do we know anything about
the
this
sirens are
giant
definitely. Go ahead.
clam pearl thing in the desert?
Oh yeah, that's there.
Like, what do we know about it?
We
And it's there.
Okay.
They're conferring against the council right now.
We really are talking about it. Like we did see it. We did talk about it. But yeah, like its pearl is missing, but it is that clam itself is just representational of like a bunch of nautical stuff around there. But now we know that this crab is actually a thing. It is waking. It is woken up. This whole side of the world used to be an ocean. Like there used to all be water.
Yeah.
That
No.
crab knows what's good for them. They'll stay away from me because I'm gonna eat it next time I see it.
It doesn't know what's good for it.
Well, I hope it's prepared. From my
I'm
belly.
prepared. I think very much we're about to just consume it. I didn't know it was going to be an enemy. I thought we were going to have like, just a chill game with it. My bad.
Someone can turn it around. It's possible.
Right.
I'm sure someone can turn it around.
I hate to tell you guys, but Blueberries is in the chat, and we just gotta like be quiet about what happened to his monster truck.
Nothing happened.
I literally was so close to messaging him earlier on Facebook and being like, I'm so sorry.
With apologies.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely didn't get it cut in half and then hastily duct tape it back together.
We definitely didn't have to use the Tomb Squad duct tape to put the two halves back together. That did not happen.
It definitely wasn't
That didn't
Rosie's fault.
Totally
Tarkus
wasn't Cart.
definitely wasn't in on it either.
It has
Tomb
the tag
Squad.
fragile now, but like that's a hidden tag except for you four. You four know that this thing is fragile. Nobody else will know. Unless you tell them.
Yo, God. Oh, that's not good for Tomb Squad.
No, what the fragile tag does is if there is a 1 rolled with it, the item breaks beyond any repair. It cannot
no.
be fixed. If
Blueberries, you better not roll 1 ever.
Let's be real. That monster truck's getting broken permanently the next time it's on screen.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
We just got to be very gentle with it, Tarkus.
So all your characters
Throw it
are
in the
out
garage.
to eat
Got it.
with the natural disaster that is Tiamat, Behemoth, Leviathan. All 3 of them are out to eat with you all. You're eating crab cakes and delicious sea fare. You did get back enough of her treasure, and you figured out what happened to it. So not only did you figure out what happened, but you got at least half of it back. Great, good news. I do think bone meal is more dangerous, and she's not going to be able to send her people through there anymore to tithe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we should also
probably.
tell her about how the those 4 guys just kind of like bailed at the first sign of any
Hardship.
hardship. Yeah.
I mean, one of
Yeah, we're
them
gonna knock out
did
those dumb dudes.
get a massive piece of wood skewered into his leg.
Oh right.
Okay,
Yeah, I forgot about
so
that. Never mind.
3
Yeah.
of them ran away from hardship, and 1 got hurt.
Acting like a dumbass.
Most of like you should probably put in the contract that they need to like if something like this happens, they need to notify you right away.
This could have been avoided.
This could have been an email.
Yeah, for real. As per my last email,
And they didn't even let you know about it either, so...
they spelled my name wrong too.
So,
Really, my life.
for the record, Krieg, me and Nika were talking about it, and like our rules said that the first 20 that you roll, that's what gives you the experience from last time. From the last time you played,
Okay.
where you rolled like a billion 20s, you're only supposed to get 1 experience for a 20, even if you
Okay.
rolled it from multiple rolls. Like, we'll talk about that. You rolled elemental and got a 20 this time, though. So,
Okay, so what if we just combine today's rolls and yesterday's rolls into what I currently have? That should cover everything.
you'll be able to get your elementalist 1 more experience. Rosie gets naturalist to get 1 experience because she rolled a 20 when she was rolling.
Ooh, I get an
Naturalist.
experience point?
You do, and now you're
Yeah.
gonna get another experience because you completed the thing. Now,
Do you
any
keep track of that
go-
for me?
Yes, yeah, I'll
Okay,
keep track
good.
of it. Do you want to put a no? Wait, Do you want to put a point right now? Because you get 1 point in naturalist. If you get 3 points, you level up.
Okay.
Do you want to put a point into agile, charming? Oh, and you didn't roll charming today. You rolled agile and naturalist. Which one of those 2 would you like to put an experience into?
Probably agility.
All right. And for Tarkus, you rolled ghostly and muscles.
Ooh,
Yeah.
muscles.
You didn't get a natural 20, but you also did act on your indifferent. Like, even if you didn't make a roll, you did act on it when he was trying to get you to help him, and you just were like, staying out of this one. So,
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
exactly, for sure. So, did you want to put it into? Did you roll artisan? I think you might have earlier.
I attempted to, but then you explained it wouldn't work.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. But you got ghostly, muscular, or indifferent. Which one would you like to put an experience into?
Oh, that is a tough. What does putting an experience point in the tags do again?
Once you get 3 experience into that tag, you get to the next level up of it. So if it's a D6 tag right now, it'll go up to a D8 once it has 3 experience into it. And once it becomes level 2, you can use the same tag twice. And once it gets to level 3, you can use the same tag 3 times. But you need to get those leveled up to do it. Personally, I think muscular is the way to go because we did reveal Big Tarkus today.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. Okay. And now let's move to Gemini.
Mhm.
Gemini, you use Chef, you use Performer, you use Researcher, and you use Naive. Now, like I said about all the tags before, you level those up, get to use the next step up of them. Now, if you level up Naive, is you becoming less naive. And if you
then
get... Go ahead.
absolutely never leveling that up then.
Okay, absolutely. Did you want
Respect.
to... Is it Chef because you learned more recipes today?
That makes sense.
Alright. Krieg got 1 into Elemental today. And where are you putting your other experience, Krieg?
Yeah, I'll go with known since I had one to that.
Absolutely.
Alright, so based on yesterday and today, I have 2 in elemental and 1 in everything else. Do I need to make any changes?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. We'll leave it at that then.
Krieg is like really leaning into his elementalist side, and that is... I don't even know what that looks like at the next level up. What is... we will figure it out, obviously. But, yeah. So, let's, real quick, before we wrap the game up, let's talk about the world. What do we think this means for the world? Because, like I said, the games are months in game time apart. I think, just to be fair to everybody, we are going to learn that there is a new group of bandits in Bone Meal that are making it very difficult for caravans to make their way around it. And they have a massive crab, a giant enemy crab, if you will, helping them out.
We also learned that Tiamat has to do a different route, so it'll probably take them longer now. Or, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, definitely. Her tithing is going to be significantly impacted by the fact that caravans do not travel through Bone Meal. And in the time that they are set up, I don't think we did enough to like slow them down or stop them, so I think they are going to become another faction of Bone Meal. Like those bandits.
I'm sure someone can fix that, right? I mean, that's
The
what they
dry
do.
bandits.
They fix things.
The Bone Dry Bandits.
Ooh. They're all crabby for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. I can't figure it out why.
No idea. Could have been anyone.
Clementine, where Goose Alpha? Just looking at the plot threads that have been like written down. But yeah, so who's cool? Like, so we are cool with Tiamat, even though you guys as players do not know that they are bandits until months from now.
Mhm.
All right, and they I'm gonna make a roll just to see if them. This is just 120-sider. They are gonna try to spread nasty rumors about you guys. Not just rumors, but like they're gonna try to get people on their side about it. They're pretty good. I rolled a 17, everybody.
They must
Which
have hired a Channel 6.
it might be. I think it's just like they get a lot of like. That gang is bigger now. Is going to be bigger. They got people joining their side. People that don't like you already are joining up with them.
Ah. Yeah.
I'm
I'll
used
be
to
the
having
bad guy.
haters. It's good.
It's just like they're all just drinking the haterade.
Won't be the first time. It won't be the last time.
That's right. I know that's right.
But yeah, that works for me. Sorry that it got a little bit like loosey goosey there for a minute, more than a minute. Like, I was like, I lost control.
Oh, it's happened. It's fine. We got back.
Can I make this easy? I don't. We should like just hang up the call at some point. But thank you guys all so much. We're gonna do the
Okay.
drawing on Friday, like we said. We're playing at 5 p.m., not 7 p.m. Even though Bammon's in it, Bammon doesn't require Bammon time anymore. But we are just gonna keep saying Bammon time because it's funny. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for playing. And yeah, with that, bye forever. I got a piece.
Bye forever.
Bye forever.
Through tangled paths and mysteries, working side by side, we weave a chart when none to be, sailing day and night. Luminaries chase the truth through boundless wisdom keen. Through tests and trials, they'll guide the crew to sights yet to be seen. Raise the banner, let it fly. United we stand tall. A spirit bold and a courage bright to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Protecting all through strife and storm, seem guardians defend. Their mission pure, their promise sworn, steadfast till the end. Mysticians seek what lies untold, with spells of newfound lore. Lighting paths and opening gates to magic's very core. Raise the banner, let it fly. United we stand tall. A spirit bold and a courage bright to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know.